My name's Keith Nitka, and I'm proud to be the Battleship Operations Manager here at Nauticus on board Battleship Wisconsin. I want to thank you for joining me today on this Whiskey Wednesday virtual adventure. Today's Whiskey Wednesday virtual adventure is going to be for Flag Day, so I'm going to talk about Old Glory. Here on board Battleship Wisconsin every day, just as the ship was during active duty time here as a museum ship, we fly the American flag every day, rain or shine, doesn't matter, while we are open to the public. Here back aft on the fantail, we fly the American flag, just as they do in the United States Navy today. Forward of the ship, up above the bullnose, we fly the Union Jack. The Union Jack, of course, is just the blue field with the stars on it. That flies from the jackstaff up forward. The American flag flies back here on the fantail, just as we would if we were active duty moored to the pier or at anchorage. The ship goes out to sea. Of course, we won't ever go out to sea active duty again, but ships that go out to sea active duty, when we are no longer moored to the pier or we're no longer anchored at our anchorage, we are now underway. The word that's passed is underway, shift colors, and the American flag here and the Union Jack forward both will come down. The American flag will then be hoisted up above the superstructure on the gaff, and it'll be flown there while the ship is underway. So pretty much in the center of the ship, all the way at the top. The only thing that flies higher than the American flag is the commissioning pennant. That is always up all the way at the very top. That flies while the ship is always commissioned, never comes down, stays up all the time. The American flag, active duty, goes up at 8 o'clock in the morning, comes down at sunset. And that, of course, changes wherever we are in the world. So 8 o'clock local time, 8 a.m. local time, and then sunset local time is when the colors, the American flag, is brought down. For Flag Day, I have with me two operations volunteers, both retired United States Army, Doug McLiverty, retired Lieutenant Colonel, and also Bill Filbert, retired Major, both United States Army. They will help me by folding the flag while I walk through the 13 folds. Each fold has a meaning, a representation, so they're going to walk through that. Fold 1, the 13 stripes represent the original 13 states, or the 13 colonies, of course. Fold 2, the 50 stars represent the 50 United States of America. So in the blue field, of course, we have 50 stars. We started off with 13 stars for the original 13 colonies. And as we progressed through time, adding more states, we added more stars. Fold 3, I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. That is a quote by Patrick Henry. Fold 4, these are the times that try men's souls. A quote by Thomas Paine. Fold 5, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. That, of course, is from the Declaration of Independence. Fold 6, we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. That, of course, again from the Constitution. Fold 7, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Fold 8, the basis of our political system is the right of the people, George Washington. Fold 9, my God, how little do my countrymen know of what precious blessings they are in possession of. That is Thomas Jefferson. Fold 10, 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, of course, Abraham Lincoln. Fold 11, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. That is Emma Lazarus, the inscription on the Statue of Liberty. Fold 12, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. That, of course, is John F. Kennedy. And fold 13, I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Martin Luther King, Jr. And then to finish, of course, the single flap that's left, that yellow portion, is folded inside the flag. And then with the folding, we get a triangle. The triangle, of course, represents the tri-cornered hat that Continental soldiers wore during the Revolutionary War. So the flag folding ceremony that I just read, that is a very generic. There are actually 4 separate flag folding ceremonies, words, I should say, that go along with folding the flag. That one is the one that is least of the religious based, because the majority of them are religious based. And the United States government, of course, does not recognize one religion over another. There is no official flag folding ceremony script. There are 4 to choose from. The Boy Scouts have one, the United States Air Force has their own, and then there are 2, one of which I just read. But they are, in some ways, religion-based. So thank you, Doug, and thank you, Bill, for helping me with that flag folding and the ceremony there. Of course, as I stated, those 2 are volunteers. If you'd like to volunteer on board the Battleship or over in Nauticus, we have lots of volunteer positions available. You can go to our website and choose volunteer, and it'll bring you to links to fill out an application. So I want to thank you for joining me today on this Whiskey Wednesday virtual adventure. This one today, of course, for Flag Day today. So you can come on board the ship, of course. We always have the flag flying, like I said before. And then, of course, you may not always see it at full staff. You may sometimes see it at half staff. We follow the same rules and regulations as everyone else does that owns a flag. So if the President of the United States or the Governor of the state of Virginia, where we are located, deems it necessary to fly a flag at half staff in honor of someone or something, we, of course, will follow that as well. So when you come, I can't always promise that it's going to be all the way at the top, but when you do come, it'll be flying. So thank you again for joining me today, and have a really awesome day.